Hello everyone, welcome to part 199 of ecom series. In this video, we are going to do PayPal IPN. IPN is the instant payment notification. Okay, so that helps to get response from PayPal so that we can update order status and notify to user and admin as well about successful payment transaction. Okay, so for the first time we are going to do the PayPal IPN. You can even search on net about the PayPal IPN. Okay, you will get the information about PayPal and IPN. Like we have done that pay you money thing. You already know that we have done the pay you money response kind of thing. If you have done that thing, we have done that transactional API. Okay, see this one we have done for pay you money. Okay, now we are going to do the PayPal IPN because we don't want that if user in case makes the payment from PayPal, and after making the payment his browser gets closed or his internet stop working or some kind of such thing happen, then instant payment notification will help to identify that whether the payment has come or not, because it keeps on running at back end. Okay, while the user making the payment, this process will run at back end to make sure that to intimate admin as well as user. Okay, and also we can update the order status. Okay, so we are going to do this thing in this video. Okay, so let's start working on this thing. Might be we not able to test it, but we might able to partially test it. But the concept that I will tell you, you can use this IPN for live transactions. If in case Sandbox might not work, because Sandbox can have huge pressure of having those test accounts, so sometimes it does not work, but you can apply this live at live server. Whenever you will take real PayPal account, you can apply this one, it will surely work. Okay, because I have done in many of my websites as well. Okay, so first of all, we will make the route in the same way like we have done for pay you money. Now we are going to make another route here for PayPal this time. Okay, so PayPal IPN, I'm going to mention here PayPal IPN this time. PayPal IPN. Okay, so I'm going to make the route for PayPal IPN, and here it is route. I'm going to make the post route. Okay, so post route I'm going to make so that we can use this one for response. Okay, so we will assume that it will come to this route PayPal. We will give this route there in the PayPal blade file later on. PayPal IPN, I will name it like this, PayPal IPN. Okay, PayPal/IPN. After that, products controller, and here I will mention it like IPN PayPal. Okay, I am going to mention it like IPN PayPal. Okay, like this. Okay, so now this route I am going to give in a PayPal blade file. I'm going to open the PayPal blade file, and here I'm going to add one more. I'm going to add, and this will be called like notify URL. Okay, so this one we are going to use for PayPal IPN. Okay, for this thing we are going to use PayPal IPN like this. Okay, so notify URL, notify underscore URL, we will use this is the predefined field given by the PayPal, and this will notify the user as well as the admin, because we are going to add our code inside this one. So every time an user makes the payment, it will call this URL. Mean this URL will automatically run in backend. Okay, PayPal/IPN, whatever URL we will give here, it will automatically call. So this one we need to give notify underscore URL, and after that IPN URL. Okay, so this one we have already given, and now we need to define this function in products controller. So I am going to check after PayPal. I am going to define this function. I'm going to check PayPal where okay, here after this one I am going to create this function, public function, and after that IPN PayPal. Okay, spelling is wrong, function. Okay, so IPN PayPal like this. Okay, so this function I have created here, and here I am going to give the request $request, as this is the post route, so I'm going to give like this, request $request like this. Okay, so here I am going to accept everything, it will come in response, and here you can send this to your email as well, so that you will come to know that what request is coming from PayPal. Otherwise you can't able to debug this one, so you can debug this only by email. Okay, so I know what response it will come. If the response see, the payment status will come from PayPal and its response must be completed. Okay, so you need to get this response $data. This response will come from PayPal payment status. Okay, payment underscore status, and this one will come as completed. Okay, so if the status is completed, then we will send email to user admin, and also we will update order status to payment capture. Okay, both things we are going to do. Okay, so these both things we are going to do if the payment status is completed. And you can see in PayUmoney also we have done this kind of thing for the response, and you can check this code, and this one we can use here as well. Okay, so we can simply use everything, because here also we need to pick order ID. It will come in session, no issue, and we can use the same code here as well. Okay, after that we will make the card empty as well. We can do this one, but thanks is not required because it will not redirect, it will just update. Okay, so this one we can add it here. Okay, so that means if the status is completed, then only we need to do this one, otherwise we will not do anything. So this URL we need to call, it will automatically call every time when the payment is successful from the user. Okay, you can test this one, you can try testing in your Sandbox account. Okay, so I am going to update the Sandbox account. I'm going to give my this one some of the see here, the Sandbox email must be this one, sorry, Sandbox action must be this one, sandbox.paypal.com. Okay, so this one you can give in action. Okay, this URL you can give in action. And in business account I'm going to log in my Sandbox account. Okay, sorry, not this one, Sandbox account, Sandbox PayPal Sandbox account. You can search PayPal Sandbox account. Okay, so you need to go in your PayPal Sandbox account. I will go to my account. Okay, you can create this account. Okay, so I'm going to my account here. You can simply need to create the PayPal Sandbox account. Okay, so after creating the PayPal Sandbox account, you need to create the buyer that business and personal account. Okay, you can create here, you can just need to click on create account, and here you can need to create both personal as well as business account of your country. Okay, so after creating both these account, we will use this business account here in our, here we are going to use business account, like I am going to use this one, Amit 3000. Sorry, this is the personal. I am going to use this business account. Okay, Amit 1000 at the rate of yahoo.com. This is the business account from India. So I'm going to use this business account here. Okay, and I'm going to make payment from this personal account, Amit 3000 at the rate of your mean personal account. From where you are going to make the payment means, as a user you are going to make the payment at business account, whatever account you need to set in your business. Okay, so just you need to update these, and after that we will try making the payment. Okay, so I will just log in with the my id, I mean 2000, checkout. Okay, so here PayPal. Okay, now it will go to uh, PayPal Sandbox link. It is going to go to this link. Okay, so here you can see, and, and here I need to log in with my account. I am going to log in with Amit 3000 account, because Amit 2000 belongs to USA, so it will not work. So I'm going to log in with Amit 3000. Assume this is your PayPal account. Okay, so I'm going to log in with this one, Amit 3000, and after login you will see the screen where you need to make the payment. Okay, so that screen will come where you will be asked that from where you need to make the payment, from the credit card if you want to make the payment, or if any other payment method you have added in your PayPal. Okay, then it will show all your payment methods, and you can make the payment from one of your payment mode. And after you finally place the payment, then instant payment notification will work at that time in backend to send the uh, email to user as well as admin, as and it will update the status as well. Okay, so this link, see, this link sometime works, sometime not work. So this is the issue with the Sandbox. So don't worry, this will work at live server. If in case it will not work, you need to refresh it again and again, because here is some issue with Sandbox. So it sometimes works, sometimes don't work at all. Okay, so you need to do such kind of thing for PayPal IPN. You just need to make its route, and you just need to make its function, and you need to check the status. If coming as completed payment status, if coming as completed, then you need to send the email to the user as well as to admin, and you need to update the order status as well. Okay, so this thing you can do at your end, and you can test with Sandbox PayPal. If in case it works, then it's really good for you. Uh, otherwise you can test at live server whenever you will get PayPal account. Okay, still it is not working. Sandbox account. I will try giving this one. Let's see. I can make the changes online as well. Okay, so after that sometime it works online. We have updated this one, we can close. We have updated only 3 pages: web.php, process controller, and PayPal.blade.php file. Okay, so just you need to connect your FTP. I think there is some issue, might be with my internet connection as well. It is also not working. Now it is working. Okay, so first of all I will just synchronize, and I am going to update some of the files. Like I'm going to update the controller file, products controller. I'm going to update the products controller. Okay, I'm going to update the route as well. And one more file I'm going to update. I'm going to update that paper plate file as well. Okay, only three files we require to update. And the third file is I think it's in orders. This one. Okay, only three files we need to update. Now we can test this transaction at online, the website that we have made. Okay, we can now test this one. It's already login. Then we just need to add the product in cart. Product is already there in cart. Okay, we can try ordering this product. Checkout. Okay, checkout like this one. Now here PayPal. Okay, now just place order. Finally we can click on pay now. We will see here we are going to log in with this one, Amit PHP pro buyer at the gmail.com. We can try to log in with this one. If it will work, Sandbox is always slow and it does not work most of the time nowadays, but the process will remain the same. If you will follow the this process for IPN, then it will surely work. I hope that it will surely work, because this thing I have done in past as well. Sorry, the IPN does not seem, Sandbox does not seem to be working. See, now after so many attempts, now it is working. So it clearly shows that there is nothing wrong with the code. There is something happen to Sandbox people, so that's why it is taking so much time. So just you need to you have some of the cards. You can even add the test card. You just need to search PayPal test cards for Sandbox testing, and you will find out some of the cards will be there. I have added some of the cards from there earlier on. Okay, so just open the link and you will find that test cards are here, and I have used this card as well, 1881 at the last. You can check it out, 1881 here it is. So we can try continue, and I am going to pay 123 pay now, and see it now. See, now finally after this one, after adding this password, it is showing password is 1234 when I will click on submit, it will auto process that thing. It will run IPN at this time. It will run IPN after clicking on submit. Even if the user browser will not work after this step, means the user will not return to the website in like the thanks page must come, but that IPN uh, will check that the payment has been done, and it will send the email to the user as well as the admin, and also it will update the order status like we have done earlier for the pay you money. Okay, so we just click on submit. So this is the final step, and it must work. If it will not work in case, then it is the issue from the sandbox. Otherwise, this is the step that must, now the thanks page must appear because we have done everything correctly. uh, okay, and the thanks page must appear now. See here, sorry, we cannot complete your purchase as your bank was not able to authenticate your visa. So there is the issue with the card provided by the PayPal Sandbox. So don't worry, but our step will remain the same, and you just need to make this IPN PayPal function, and you just need to send the email and update the status from here, and if this step will be fine, then it will surely send and update the order status. Okay, so that's all for now. You can try this one IPN. Whenever you will do PayPal for your client, you can try this step as well. Okay, whenever you will get the real PayPal ID, then you can try this one. You can try with not with that much amount. If you are trying with INR, you can try with 1 2 3 4 5 rupees with INR, 5 INR. Okay, if you are trying with dollar, then you can try with $0.25 or $0.20 or $0.10. Okay, so that you will not lose much of your money, and you can, I think, with in 2 3 attempts you can able to do this IPN. Okay, so you can try this one. It will surely help you in some way whenever you will do IPN. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.